Isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Big edge, where's that going? End of the over. Australia are 11 for none.
Oh, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
The right arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the hospital end. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Inside the line and pulled away, but mid-wicket cuts it off nicely. End of the over. 7 off it. Australia are 18 for none.
Excellent first over, and they followed up with a solid second over of the power play.
Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Marsh over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
Brilliant shot. You couldn't hope to hit it any better than that. It's raced away to the boundary.
End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. Australia are 26 for none. Ferguson from the hospital end. Can't get that outside the ring field. Oh, too good. That is huge.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
No, no, no. Terrible shot. Couldn't get it through the field. End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. Australia a 33 for none.
Well, it's been crisp, elegant, easy shot making so far. Plenty of runs and plenty more if they keep it up.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the members' end. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Showing that they mean business this innings, barely seem to have got going and they're hitting sixes.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Huge edge. 9 runs added in that over. Australia are 42 for none.
These two enjoy batting together and it shows. They've used the pace off the ball and bludgeoned it when needed.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Doesn't beat the infield. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Barely seemed to hit it, and it's gone over the rope.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though. I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. And that completes the fielding restrictions. Time for some field changes.
Going with a more defensive field choice.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Lovely shot, got back quickly and finds the gap.
A lovely shot off the back foot, the shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Finds the edge. End of the over. 8 off it. Australia a 61 for none.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Santner, the left armour, is coming on to bowl from the hospital end. Inside the line and pulled away, but mid-wicket cuts it off nicely. And great catch, brilliant work. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big score, but not to be.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. It's a brilliant stroke. Reverse swept away, got on top of the spin and whacked it away to the boundary. That'll be 4 more.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over. 4 off it. Australia are 71 for 1. Santner from the hospital end. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Edge, but it drops safely. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Nice shot. Cut away, running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
Got onto that so early. The cut shot in front of square teased the field all the way to the boundary.
Santner shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Huge! That has flown!
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Nicked it! Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Power and precision in that shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Straight to the fielder. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Shot, textbook pull shot, and that's racing away to the boundary. Brilliant. End of the over. 7 off it. Australia a 91 for 1.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
That's a boundary save for sure. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
Warner watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Out! Caught! Straight to cover point for an easy catch.
2 down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them, and this could be a huge swing of momentum.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Oh my, that's racing away.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Big edge, where's that going? That's gone. A fine catch by the wicketkeeper. Oh wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate. The strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Sodhi into the attack now from the members' end. Inglis taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches, certainly needs to bring their A game today. Trouble! Thick edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Santner from the hospital end.
A few moves made in the field.
Gone aerial with that one. It'll land safe. Might not be four. Solid shot. That's going for four.
Got it away for four. Backward of point very nicely.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Pinged off the bat. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Nine runs added there. Australia are 114 for 3.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
A change to the field.
Across the stumps and a flick of the wrists. It's wide of square leg. Could be four.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
No. Terrible shot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Nice shot. Cut away, running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
Up and over the top. There's always more room in the air. 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shot.
End of the over, 10 runs from it. Australia are 124 for 3. Ravindra, the left armour, is coming into the attack from the hospital end. Reverse away, but the fielder cuts that one off. No run.
Caress that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary.
Going with a more defensive field.
Oh, well, don't even bother running.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Ten runs added in that over. Australia are 134 for 3. Sodhi from the members' end. Massive outside edge. A nicely taken catch in the slips. Simple as you like, the batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Edged it. Wow, that's a huge appeal for the catch. If there's something on it, it was the faintest of edges. Oh, that's just outrageous.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get set. And looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
No, it's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on.
Hit that so hard, pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Edged. 8 runs out of there. Australia are 142 for 5.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Chance to run 2. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played. 4 runs all the way.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there. Couldn't get it through the field. Edged, unplayable. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Edge, but it drops safely. Yeah, they've gone up here. There's no debate about that one. Big dive from the fielder. Tremendous catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
That's the over. Australia are 150 for 7. New Zealand goes up with a huge appeal, but I don't think it's done enough. Ravindra from the hospital end. Brilliant diving stop. Swept away, but finds the fielder. And that's the end of the innings. Australia have set a target of 154 runs. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match.
Here we go. First ball. Still home. Tuning in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Beats the bat. Jeez, how's that missed the stumps? Peach of a delivery. Oh, no. What a chance. But that's going to race to the boundary. Oh, nice catch. Great reactions. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
Well, was that a lazy shot or a good piece of bowling? And the field was set and they fell for it. Out for a duck.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. On that nicely, good defence. Onto that early, that could be 4. End of the over, New Zealand are 4 for 1.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the hospital end.
They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up.
Hazelwood needs to get their run-up sorted. It's all gone horribly wrong with that last delivery. They're normally much better than this. That's the big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Nice shot, but straight to gully. An effort ball and called for the front foot. At least they've got an extra ball to go for that wicket. Whacks the free hit away. The fielder coming around to cut it off perhaps. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Bang! Ball! Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Edged it. There's a chance if it hits. They're going to go in for the kill with this delivery. It's up to the new batter to make sure the fielding side doesn't pick up any more momentum. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Whacks the free hit away. The fielder coming around to cut it off perhaps. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Cummins from the members' end. Wow, that's missed the lot. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Beats the field with a great shot.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs. Can he come back with a dot ball?
No, no, no. Terrible shot. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Now, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. End of the over, New Zealand are 30 for 1.
So at the midpoint of the power play, they're going at an excellent rate, just ahead of the required rate so far.
Stark, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the hospital end. Oh, that's a wondrous stroke, straight through the covers.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Drilled that one away. Got that away nicely.
They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up.
Stark will be disappointed with that previous delivery, not up to their normal standards. That's the big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Hit that so hard, pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook. Might look to go big again here.
Seaford over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches it to the boundary.
Going with spin now. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Misses. How did that not hit? Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Good pick up, big chance. Can't get that outside the ring field. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away. End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. New Zealand are 58 for 1.
End of the 5th, and the bowlers have been getting some stick. The field will spread out soon, so they might look to bowl to more defensive fields.
Nearly gets the edge. Stark with a great delivery there. Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
Got their weight forward, their head was right, and punched nicely through the ball.
Gone. Great reflexes. Straight to cover point for an easy catch.
It's a start and out. Seifert walks off frustrated at having gotten in and now has to go.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Misses everything. End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. New Zealand are 67 for 2. Zampa from the members' end. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one though. 8 runs added in that over. New Zealand are 75 for 2.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Beats the bat. Jeez, how has that missed the stumps? Peach of a delivery. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Phillips over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4. Nicked it, but that's going to go all the way to the boundary.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. End of the over. 8 off it. New Zealand are 83 for 2.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rates.
Hazelwood, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the members' end. Precision past the umpire, not likely to get cut off. Needs a direct hit. Edged it. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
We'll want to make use of that extra delivery. Nice shot, but straight back to the bowler. No run. Drive straight back down. Oh, collects the stumps. Fortunate for the bowler. That would have been a boundary. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the hospital end.
A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Perfectly timed. Good pick up. Big chance. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. Brilliant diving stop. Great shot. Through the gap. Fantastic running. Turned 2 into 3 there. 8 runs added there. New Zealand are 102 for 2.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Wide of extra cover and away goes the ball to the boundary.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Wow, that's missed the lot. Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts and all the way.
Bring up the 50 partnership between these two.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Oh, that's a great shot early on. Wide of cover. And that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Hardy from the hospital end. Straight to the fielder. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
Textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers and no need for the fielders to move. That showed great skill, lovely timing, and the boundary was the only place it was heading.
Marsh, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. 13 runs added there. New Zealand are 134 for 2. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the members' end. Good pick up, big chance. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure.
Eight runs added in that over. New Zealand are 142 for 2.
They've batted really well this middle block of overs. They've had a perfect mix of precision and aggression, and their reward is to be well ahead of the required run rate.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Big edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Off the middle of the bat.
The half-century's in sight. More shots like that and they'll be well on their way to 100. Might look to go big again here.
Nice shot, but straight back to the bowler. No run. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. New Zealand are 150 for 2.
They had a great foundation early on and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Nice solid defensive shot. That's another defensive stroke. With every block shot, the fielding side must be feeling more and more relaxed. Nearly gets the edge. Marsh with a great delivery there. On that nicely, good defence. Dug that out well. That's a boundary save for sure. That's the completion of the over. The bowling was of the highest order there, and the score remains unchanged. The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the hospital end. Misses everything. Two straight, and it's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
That marks the end of the match. New Zealand complete a decisive victory in this match. Thank you very much for joining us. Please remember
That win never